Good evening, guys, and welcome to RRF1 Monday Division, round 22 of the season. 2 races left after this one. It's we're down to the end, the final 3. 2 big names in the championship missing tonight, so it could give up drivers opportunities. There is an AlphaTauri coming out of Dorian. We'll keep on board with him. Joined tonight by Mr. Gunners, our resident Wednesday and Saturday streamer. Thanks for joining me, mate.
That's all right, mate. No problem at all.
So, there's a few names the guys wouldn't notice. We've got a few reserves in tonight. Obviously, it's a busy bank holiday weekend, so obviously people have plans, which is understandable. So we've drafted in some guys to give us 18 drivers, which is actually quite good.
Decent, actually, for Monday night.
Yeah, very decent. So we've got Dorian. I've never heard of the person, the man, the woman, or whatever they identify as, but he's out on track. You can see there's a McLaren. Now I've got hiccups slightly further back. They'll be starting his lap. Full qualifying. Massive thanks to Ozers over at RRF1 for drafting in some reserves, and obviously RRF1 as well for drafting in a couple. So Dorian's going to start his lap. Runs slightly wider than usual, but we'll see.
Yeah, I commentated on this story on Sunday. He was pretty good actually. I was pretty good.
See what he can do. I'm not sure what the lap times are saying. I think my time trials are mid-16, so I think for Q1 we'll probably be expecting 17s at least. But there are some quick guys in here. Even Mad Mark reserving tonight in the Alpine. However, it's equal performance, so we'll just call it the Alpine tonight.
Yeah.
Also, another Saturday driver's in here, Mr. Cushmania, partnered up with Mad Mark in the Alpine. Looking fairly nice so far. It's easy to invalidate through that section he's just gone through. He's kept it together nicely. Now it's the final sort of... Couldn't tell you the name of the corner. Oh, very loud bike or car coming past mine. Misses the apex completely, but will still come round to set a time. And I think the McLaren, is it the McLaren or the Ferrari behind him? I know the McLaren was on a lap. It's an 18.8 from Dorian. Go over to Reed. He's invalidated.
He's invalidated, yeah. Just done it. Yeah.
So the other Ferrari of A72 is still on an outlap, so he's going. So I think it might be Ozers that's next to complete a time. Used to race in RF1 a few seasons back in the Tuesday division when we run on Tuesdays, I believe. And then, we've missed James Adams' time as 17.5 in the Alfa Romeo, but here's Ozers and Ewan. We missed another one, sorry. Ozers goes P3 with a 17.6, 10th off James. There's Demir, 18.1. We've got Mercedes of Revan. Is it Revan or is it Icebreaker? Icebreaker starting. Hard to keep track. We've got the Red Bulls starting, and then there's a Williams, I believe.
Yeah.
Igniter going. Stadium section, there we go. Dorian's going to probably be heading in this time round. So A72 hasn't invalidated, so he'll be putting in a time, as will Reed behind him on the mediums. Reed, I know, has got a bit of pace. I have raced over in WRF1 a couple of times. Very fast driver. Let's see where A72 can put himself. Oh, he loses it on the final corner. Hits the wall. He's out of the way, though. Let's see what Reed can do on the mediums. It's a 17 flat into the top position. It's a great time. Showing his pace there. Hyper Igniter. Is it Hyper Igniter or is it Demir? Demir's going to be heading in. I think be one of the Red Bulls. Who's leading? It's Atkins, but Atkins has invalidated. So does Scott, actually. Atkins, sorry, didn't invalidate. 18.3, so P7. And there's Meatball. We're calling Meatball for tonight, though. And Aston a 16.7 in the mediums. 3 temps quicker than Reed. We've got some fast drivers here.
Told you. During before we started this, he's pretty good on Meatball.
So Drac has joined, however, his car isn't available. I'm pretty sure he didn't put down he was racing. Let me have a look. He didn't.
Oh dear. That's a driver over there. Purple sector for Master Raven.
Let's jump on board with Revan. We're going to miss a couple of drivers here. I've just got to do a couple of things in chat, guys.
Here he comes, Master Raven. Going around the tour now.
16.8.
P2, yeah.
Next driver we'll look at. Dorian's going out for another one.
Mad Mark, 118.1. Oh!
We've got a driver off track.
Yeah, stuck, I think. Oh, strong button. I think he's stuck. You know? Yeah, he's back on her. Meatballs. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, J77 just spun it on an outlet.
Right, sorry guys, I'm back. Evening, Tom. Thanks for joining the stream. Right, we'll go on board with the Mercedes of someone, Icebreaker. Has Reed died on track, or is he retired in the pits? Do you know?
On track.
Oh, in the pits, okay.
Sorry, yeah.
It's alright, Revan's in.
It's probably full quality, they're just doing a couple laps and calling there, you can save the tyres.
Dorian improves by 9 tenths into P9. But THC has just started a lap. We've got a Williams of Hyper Igniter who improves to a 17.6.
I'm watching a 52 just on a purple 6.2.
Yeah, we'll jump on board with him. He's coming round. There's an Alfa Romeo out in front. Let's see where they jump up to, if they're completing.
Here he comes. Coming down now, across the line.
P11.
That's not bad. 117.9.
Got a Haas of Baking Soda coming in. Red Bull of Scott. He's going to put his first time on the board. Oh, it's not brilliant. He'll probably head for the pits, actually. Yeah, there we go.
Might have to turn the audio up. Sometimes it's a bit quiet. I'm a bit quiet.
Oh yeah, you are on 60. Sorry. There we go. He's a bit louder.
Hello, everybody. Oh, that says better. Oh, batteries are there.
So Dorian into the pits. I believe THC is on the lap. He is. Let's see what he can set. 17.7 P9.
Nice.
Williams of Igniter coming into the pits.
Sorry,
Demir's
man, just got to change.
invalidated. That's
Be
alright, mate,
better
no
with a
worries.
minute to change the batteries.
James Adams, sorry, is invalidated. He'll be coming in. Does look very cloudy, to be fair, so we could see rain potentially. And if one of the drivers will spoil it for us. I don't want them to. We like the surprise. Greza has joined. Luckily, one of his Ferraris is available.
Always late to the party, that bloke.
I believe he's probably died in his other race. That's probably what's happened.
Yeah.
So there we go. We have a full grid.
Nice.
Once he selects his car. Obviously a lot of reserves in this week, but a full grid is a full grid, and it will still score for the constructors.
Nice.
So
oh, nice one, destroy track. 118 0 14.
Mr. Drac in the McLaren is an Aston Martin full-time driver, so he'll be scoring for Aston Martin, whilst Meatball, sorry, will score for McLaren. So they'll be swapping the constructors basically. Obviously Jack joined late and didn't let us know, so his car was handed out. So why we ask drivers to obviously let us know as soon as they can whether they're racing or not. And if you're a maybe, put a question mark, so we don't hand out your car. But Mr. Lee will work around it. He does his things. So still 2 drivers to set some time, Scott and Cush. Obviously there's still 5 minutes left. But we've only got a couple of drivers out on track as it stands.
Greza's in there.
So once again, Greza in the Haas will score for Ferrari. And then Ozer's in. So Dorian sets a purple sector 1. Both the Red Bulls are out. Meatball on the mediums has almost gone quicker than my time trial, which is astonishing. Round the final corner. Where can he put himself? It's a 17.6. It's a 2/10 improvement into the top 10. Just ahead of his teammate for tonight, THC. We've got the Red Bulls coming around. Atkins is leading on an out lap. Both of them are on an out lap by the looks of it. Bacon Soda's retired into the pits. So, as a Ferrari's just crossed the line, A72, 2/10 improvement into P10. I think we've got Demir of the Williams coming round. 18 flat 10th improvement into the top 15 he goes. And then we've got an Alfa Romeo of James Adams, currently P6.
Purple sector 1 for Scott.
P5 now. Scott and the Red Bull doing his thing, with his brother giving him a nice little tow.
Yeah.
Both of them are on laps though. So they've coordinated this well. And Aston has just crossed the line. Fritzstrick starting another lap. Keep on board with Atkins. Scott behind, still yet to set a time to see what he can do.
Yeah. No purple sector 2 for Scott.
Atkins around the final corner.
17.6
improvement for him.
18th, 118.1.
So Scott in the drop zone. Reza around the final corner. 17.3 P6.
Nice.
Comfortably in the top 15. We've got a Ferrari of A72. I think he's probably going to gear up for one now. Icebreaker behind into the pits. Hyper Igniter starting. And Destroyer Drac will be starting as well. James Adams starting another one. Fritzstrick. P5. We just missed him there. P5 for Fritzstrick, 17.1.
Oh, unlucky Scott. He's doing really well though. Up on his arm, but he's just invalidated in sector 2.
Ewan starting his time. And both of them will probably be heading into the pits with the Red Bulls, yeah. Kush looking like he's going to start from the back, no movement from the pits. James Adams. Oh, and he invalidates. Unlucky, so we're going with...
Oh, unlucky
Destroyer.
James. Just invalidated in sector 3.
Destroyer. I can't see how long he's got left to get round. It's going to be quite tight, I think. In 10 seconds.
Well, right things are going as well. Kush Mania could be out of this round.
Yeah, Kush is out. He's not out on track. That's him done. So he's probably going for a back of the grid to the front type of thing.
Oh, purple sector for Ewan.
Let's jump on board with Ewan. Currently just under 2 tenths up. Let's see what he does when he comes round final corner. There we go. 2 tenth improvement.
Yeah, nice.
Jump all the Hyper Igniter and then the McLaren. If you keep an eye on Destroyer, Stuart.
Yeah.
Hyper Igniter obviously safe, but it's still good to see what he can get the most out of. Oh, and he invalidates. So Destroyer, he's going to need a good time here. At least a 4/10 improvement to be safe. He's 5 tenths up, so he's looking on par to get through to Q2. What I'll get you to do, Stuart,
Yeah.
at the end of qualifying, get a screenshot of everyone so we have the list.
Sure.
There's Drac crossing the line. Where does he come overall? P9.
Nice.
So here's a quick rundown. There we go. There's everyone that got through. We'll go down to the 5 guys that we've lost. Icebreaker, Demir, Mad Mark, Scott and Kush, who's probably going from the back of the grid to the front of the grid type of job tonight. See if he's got it in him. But THC just gets about into Q2 by just over a tenth. Very close times from these guys in Q1. Into Q2. See what the weather's saying. It was saying it looked a bit cloudy and overcasty. And it still does. Still looks very cloudy. We could see some rain potentially coming in. Who knows? Be a shock if there is rain at Mexico.
Mm.
So the drivers have 15 minutes now to get into the top 10. Feel like we might see some shocks. Shock drivers leaving us in this session. Got some quick reserves in tonight. So AlphaTauri of THC, I believe. Or is it Dorian? Dorian's out again.
Well, you saying that being a bit shocked about rain and Aaron on Sunday drive, it was wet.
There you go. I mean, it looks quite nice if we're on board with Dorian now. You still see the sunlight coming in, but if you look to his sort of right, it looks a bit cloudy, but we'll soon find out if the rain comes. If there is any at all. There are a lot of drivers coming out quite early.
Yeah, so that's what makes you think it maybe could be rain. That's why there's a lot of people coming out.
We'll see. Scott has left the session. Shock.
Mad Mark in the chat. Forecast was sunny in all sessions.
Okay. So now we know the weather if there is a lobby restart. If Mad Mark, if you can take a picture, just in case there is a lobby restart and drivers try to lie. But I suppose the game will be different for them. You know what the game's like. So follow Dorian around on his first lap. I think there's an Aston Martin of someone behind him. If you can see that is shirt. I think it might be Meatball.
It's spicy meatball, no?
There we go. Oh, bit of a lock-up. Looking fairly nice as it stands. Won't surprise me if the car behind him puts his time out.
Purple sector 2 for Meatball.
There we go. He will probably beat Dorian's time. But Scott's left again. We'll see what Dorian can do. 17.8 Meatball. 15.8.
15.8.
2 seconds quicker. Grezza with 17.5. That is ridiculous. A 15.8 in Q2. Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, Mark.
Martin's retired.
He's lost it on track. There's no cars near him where we'll be able to see his car, but if you look on the track map just after the beginning of sector 2. There we go, wow.
Jack 1:17.7.
Reed, P2, 16.2. It's a great time from A72 as well, 17.4. But these times out of the window between these two.
So that'll be our first driver leaving us after Q2. That it will be Master Raven. So let's just confirm that.
Hyper Igniter. There's a Red Bull actually in front of Atkins. Who's going to set a time? Says he's 1.7 seconds down. So
Mad Mark in the chat. I can't. I was in AI in Q1. Mad Mark then said, "Can we have the stewards check on Meatball? Old car, please." Says Mad Mark.
Kush has left. Hopefully he's just been kicked.
Yeah.
If you're able to send him another invite, Stu, please.
Yep.
But if Kush doesn't join back, we will have to do a lobby restart because there will be an AI car on track.
He's not showing up on the spectators menu.
Yeah, by the looks of it, Kush has turned his Xbox off. So he's got bored.
I got screenshots from the first police station anyway. Meatball's retired in the pits. Watching an old friend of mine, Mr. Ozis. Oh!
Hoses.
You spin me round and round.
So 2 drivers already dead in Q2.
You got a love affair with a concrete wall. Oh, Madbox put in the chat. Just got a message from Kush. He's having problems at home. Oh, dude. Oh, locked up there. Right, the only driver on track is Dorian. Oh, spread joining. Oh, we've got a new follower. Daniel. Hey, well, welcome to the stream and the chat.
You say spread joint in the lobby?
Yeah.
There's no room for him, unfortunately. We can't kick one of the reserves that have competed in qualifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
THC, potentially, yep. We'll keep on board with him.
I think, hasn't joined in a car or anything, but one of you's joining to watch the lobby or... I'll put Spreading Cush's car mad parts on.
Oh yeah.
Could do, save lobby restarting.
So meatball goes into the
Mr. Grizzer.
so meatball into the Alpine.
Oh, nice move, Grizzer. Fourth, 117.1.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm missing all the times here.
Jack stays where he is.
I can see an Alfa Romeo James.
James, yeah. Here he comes, round the far few calls to head back home. Oh, 8th, 117.6, nice. Reed goes into P2, 115.9. Oh, invalidated that for Jack. Unlucky, mate. Right, with Destroyer. Chris is retired from session. TC retired from THC, sorry, retired. Oh, invalidated from Destroyer Drac. Unlucky, mate. Back round you go again, if you got time. Destroyer's invalidated. Atkins now.
Oh, Atkins has lost it on the final corner.
Yeah, he's been round and round.
Very unfortunate for Atkins. He is safe at the moment, but we've got Drac coming around to start his lap. Ewan is on one, and he could get knocked out here. Fritzrick's about to gear up for another one.
Jack stays where he is. Dorian's called it a day. Oh, nice.
Oh, Fritztrick spun. So Atkins is safe, I believe, because Fritztrick is invalidated. Although Destroyer Drac is on a lap and could knock Atkins out here, so we'll see. Can Destroyer Drac knock out Atkins? He does.
He does.
Oh, under a tenth as well. Or just over a tenth, sorry. And Fritztrick will cross the line, unfortunately invalidated, so that he will also be out.
Unlucky Jack, just invalidated in sector 3. So, that's the end of his night.
And there we go, Q2 is done. This lobby restart's gonna be fun with swapping the drivers around, but we'll get there eventually. So we say goodbye to the 5 drivers of Revan Oz's Hyper Igniter, which is a shock. I think he binned it on one of his laps. Fritztrick and Atkins unfortunately just got pinched there. And there we have it. It's a Drac, James, Dorian, A72, THC, Ewan, Grezza, Bacon Soda, Reed and Meatball into Q3. I don't think there's going to be any shockers for pole position, with Meatball's 15.8 in Q2, but we'll see. Anything can happen. Give me a second.
Right, Q3 now. We're just waiting for someone to come out and have a go. They don't get long in Q3, so... Oh, can see some movement down there. We have a first car out on track, and that's a Ripple.
Do you mean an Aston?
Sorry, yep. Should gone to Specsavers on that one. But,
so this man set 15.8 in Q2. Dorian's come out in the mediums. There you go. You don't see that often. Bit of a backwards strategy.
I'll go with A72 view second out.
Mr. Darkmark is visiting his dad in Derby. He's coming back tomorrow, so yeah, Mr. Darkmark's enjoying a well-deserved weekend away. Mr. Meatball. I know it's Meatball, but that sounds odd.
I call him Meatball on Sunday, and he didn't mind, so...
Let's see what he can do. 15.8, I think I said he did in Q1. 2, sorry. We'll keep on board with him for this lap. driver behind the Ferrari of A72.
Oh, purple sector for A72.
So around the final corner, can he improve on his 15.8? He does. It's a 15.6. We'll jump on board quickly with A72 to see what he can do.
Yeah, he's coming around the last schools now, mate.
So here's A72.
Here he comes.
It's a 17.7 for him.
Dorian
Ewan.
now. I've got
Oh, no, sorry.
Dorian.
It was A72, yeah, Dorian, sorry. 17.8. It's not a bad time on the mediums. There's a 16.6 from Reed. And there's James. Jumps into the final point scoring position as it stands with a 16.9.
Just invalidated.
So for the drivers that are watching and don't know, we do offer qualifying points for the top three. So 3 for first and obviously down to third with the 1 point. Also an extra point for the quickest for a penalty-free race. And 2 points for the fastest lap. And also,
Baking soda, 121.2, 6.
I think he messed up on his lap for sure.
Mm.
And then a point for commentator's driver of the day.
I let Dark Mark do that last week because it's obviously you two normally look after it, so I thought I'd let him do it.
That's it. Grez is going for another one after invalidating his previous lap. Does set a purple sector 1 then.
Oh, Ewan just invalidated in sector 3 and he kindly moved that way. Let someone else go past him, which is nice. He knew he mucked up. Don't know, there's something wrong with his car. It's going very, very gingerly. It's barely moving.
Grez are looking very nice in sector 2, but he's going to run out of battery, which could affect his time. It's a very slow last sector, gives his battery a bit of regen time. Let's see what he can do. 16.7 from Greza P3. We've got THC who's starting his first lap.
Purple sector for THC.
I think we expect him in the mid-17s, but we'll see what he can do. 16.8. There we go. Proved me wrong. Great time. P4 for him.
With Greza.
And then we've got Reed back out on track.
Greza's in the pits.
We'll run to the toilet quickly and leave you on board with Reed.
No problem. No problem. Let's watch. I'm watching THC at the moment, guys. I know you on Zoom it's Reed, but I know what THC is doing, and currently in sector 2 he is. Moved into sector 3 now. And THC is in the pits. Let's go back with Reed. Oh, Reed is just invalidated in sector 2, so you'll have to try and go round again. But unlucky Reed, but great effort.
Ooh, Reed invalidates.
He did. A72 now.
He's gearing up to start another, as is James. And Dorian. So A72 will be the next driver to set a time.
Crossed the line.
Meatball is starting another. And A72's invalidated. So he's going to have to give way to all these cars coming up behind.
Good evening, well, in this chat. Go Dorian. He's cheering on for Dorian tonight.
One of his drivers from his league with Ozers. James round the final corner. It's a 16.5 P2 for James.
Oh, what a move by Dorian. P4, 116.7.
Reza is starting one now. Bacon Soda is also starting one now. A72's going for another. Meatball's going for another one as well. THC's gearing up, as is Drac. I think we'll go on board with Mr. A72, I believe. Yep.
Oh, unlucky THC, just lost there in 3.
For the drivers that are watching and have missed the message in the main chat, there's a lobby restart after qualifying. So make sure, obviously, not to stay in that lobby once we're done. Chris is going to go for it to do another. Oh, he improves, sorry, 16.4. Puts him into P2.
Oh, Ewan just invalidated again in 2.
A72 and a 10th improvement, but just not quite enough to budge anywhere. Bacon Soda invalidates. Is he going to cross the line in time? He does. Meatball improves again to a 15.4. Ridiculous driver. Ewan just about misses on the line. Drac behind him is setting a time.
Yeah, watching Drac now.
Now Fatari behind him. I don't know if that's Dorian's AI or THC. Here's Drac. 17.2 P8 for him as it stands. Bacon soda doesn't have much battery. We're not going to see a full pace lap here. See where Reed can go. Traffic up ahead, moving out of the way nicely. Slightly misses the apex.
Oh, Greta just invalidated.
Oh, and Reed's lost it on the final corner. Oh, what a shame.
Saw that.
So he's going to have to stick P4 as it stands. We have got A72, but he's not improving. Bacon soda's also invalidated.
Yeah. Well, Ewan never set a time, and he's standing 10th.
Meatball probably retiring the pits.
Yeah, it's gone in.
And there we go.
Yeah,
So just waiting for A72's car to be put in. And that's qualifying done. So Meatball, Greza and James Adams picking up the extra points for their constructor. And obviously the reserves that are reserving. Stuart, I think there's a bit of mic echo. I can hear myself from your mic. If you unplug it and plug it back in. So there we go. There's the top 10. We'll wait to load in. Instead of slight, let me turn you down a little bit. Not enough so they can hear you.
Yeah.
But there is a slight one. Yeah, wait till we load in, and if you can get like 2 screenshots of the full grid, it'll be easier.
Yeah. I did pull the lead out and put it back in again.
So don't join the lobby I'm in at the moment, guys. Don't join this one. Take a screenshot of this, Stuart. You got the other two, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just done this one as well, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Let me restart the game. Get the new lobby sorted.
Yeah, mine's completely frozen. I'm gonna have to
Just restart your game.
Yeah, do what you've done. Yeah, so just bear with us a minute, ladies and boys and girls. Just doing a quick lobby restart. So that's what you can see on the stream at the moment. This is what we have to.
Alright, lobby is open.
Mark puts AI put me behind spreader so I don't hold him up. Nah, mate, Mark, we put you in the tea room, mate. That'd do better.
It's nice of him trying to get out of the way, I suppose, but he will go where he qualified.
Yeah, so if you don't behave yourself, me and Al will come around there and sort you out. Oh, that was from the other day. I haven't got the top 10. Oh, no, I don't need to do it. No, we do. Of course. Yes, I have. Yes, I have got the top 10. Sorry, I lied.
Alright, waiting on 3 drivers. If you need an invite and you were originally in the lobby, please obviously let me know. Try doing your mic again, Stuart. If it don't work, they can deal with the echo.
Yeah.
Two drivers.
Not seem too bad. Come back on stream, but there you
go. Who are they? Ewan. It's Hyper Igniter, I think. Hyper, join the bloody party, mate. The game, sorry. Right. Give me a second. I can't remember actually how to do this. Right. If you give me the from 20th to obviously start with the first 5 we lost.
What, the at the bottom of the grid, or do you want to go from P1 to 10 first?
Yeah, go on, do that.
So in first place is Neutral.
Okay, give me a second. Let me look for him. Yep.
Second, Grezza.
Yep.
Third, James.
Yep.
Fourth is Reed.
Mm-hmm.
5 is Dorian.
Yep.
6 is THC.
Yep.
7 is A72.
Mm-hmm.
8 is Destroyer.
Yep.
9, Baking Soda.
Mm-hmm.
10 is Urine.
Yep.
11, Atkins.
Yep.
12, Jack.
Is that Fritz trick?
No, the one with the
Is it
Jack
Is it
231.
Jackie?
Yeah, Jackie 231203.
Yep.
13, Hyperniter.
Mm-hmm.
14, Otis.
Yep.
15, Master Raven.
Yep.
16, Icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
17 is DAMIN. I've said his name.
Yep.
18, Mad Mark.
Mm-hmm.
19,
Scott and then spread.
Yeah, Scott
Scott
19.
then Kush.
Yeah, it was 19 Scott and Chris was 20, but obviously it'd be Mad Mark. But yeah.
Yeah.
Wilco,
Right.
Wilco, sure. Evening, guys. He says, evening, Wilco. Welcome
Go,
to the
go, go.
stream. Ready up, please. We want to go. Lobby restart. Yes, it was, Wilco. But yeah, one of those things we have to do. But we always come prepared. We take screenshots of everyone's positions, so just in case it happens.
So once everyone else is loaded in, because we'll load in quicker, we'll do 3 minutes.
Wilco, okay then, I can watch the whole race now. How was quality average time? I don't remember what the time was for...
The quickest was a 15.4, but the average was probably a 16, mid 16, late 16.
Yeah,
In Q3, obviously.
yeah.
But there's a few quick drivers in this division.
Yeah.
Ewan! Meatball! No.
Oh.
So they're not going to be able to get their setups on. 3 minutes, we'll go at 41.
Wilco, 15.4, how can you do that? Did he cut the corner?
Yeah, Wilco's saying there's a bit of an echo. I can hear you, or hear myself.
Yeah, that's because I've got the
Hopefully it
stream on.
isn't. start speaking, Stuart?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's because you had the stream on, that was it. I can't hear myself anymore, so if there is an echo, that's Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh, there it. Oh, I can hear it now, actually.
Yeah.
So it's come back. I bet you it's like a dodgy wire in your headset or something.
No, I went to the kitchen and filled up my drink thing for water or something, and obviously I'm put the earpiece out of my ear to hear the stream back, and it's
Evening Destroyer.
obviously come back as I sat down next to the iPad again.
It's probably a dodgy wire. Try fiddling around with the piece and do what you can, but at the end of the day, it may be irritating, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Maybe. Switch. Let's switch. Right, let's take that out. I've backed out of that one. I don't know if it stopped or not, but...
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Yeah. It's a wee bit worse than it was, to be fair.
That's switched then.
It's when I speak, my voice comes out of your mic. Whatever that... Right, ready up, guys.
Might as well go back to them. Maybe if I turn the volume down on my headset a little bit.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, I can hear it, but it's a lot quieter now.
I'll turn it down on the headset a little bit, so... Like the volume to hear you, sort of thing.
Alright, away we go for the formation lap. Let's have a look at the tyres. Obviously we didn't actually look at that. Bit of a mixture. I think majority are on the mediums. A couple of guys on the softs. Dorian and Hyper-Ignite are starting on the softs. No worries, Ewan. So there's a couple of guys that haven't moved away. I'm not sure if they've hit each other, but hopefully they get back quickly. Thanks for the follow, James. I presume that's probably James Adams that's racing with us.
Nice, nice.
If you can hear the stream and you're away from your setup, get back quickly. Otherwise you're going to cause carnage for the race start. Reed and Dorian, they may have crashed and come together, to be fair. I wasn't really paying attention.
No.
The Meatball's going to back the grid up. Starting on the hards compared to the other drivers behind him, starting differently. These two drivers he's driving past now are going to have very cold tyres. And Meatball's completely missed his grid box. Grezzo and P2 lines up. Oh, I know James. I played pro clubs with this one. James, oh my god. Played a bit of clubs with him. So spread at the back of the grid. Getting his car in order. Spread misses his grid box. A lot of drivers missing their... Meatball and Ewan have actually been disqualified.
What's going on?
I think the lobby's desynced. Yeah, the two drivers got disqualified, so the grid order's changed. Down into turn 1, Greza takes the lead. 3 wide between the Aston Martin and the AlphaTauri. Bit of contact. Destroyer try. Oh, and Ozers has gone deep. Reed. Can't believe it. They've been disqualified. This game is absolutely shocking, and I apologise for EA's shithousery. James giving Greza a bit of a touch. The AlphaTauri's up into P3 and 4. We have a yellow flag. A72, Reed. They're going to fight it to rejoin track. Nice and easy, guys. Bacon and Fritzrich side by side. Bacon gets straight in, spreads up into P10 from starting at the back.
Wow.
I know you, and I'm sorry, mate. You've been completely disqualified, which is an absolute shambles. But we can't do a lobby restart for 2 drivers, and I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Destroyer and THC Hyper Igniter going 2 wide. Hyper on the softs. He will have to pit again a lot earlier. He's used quite a bit of his battery, but he's up to P5 now. Destroyer potentially having a look back at him, but probably be wise just to let him gel off. With him being on the softs and him pitting earlier, doing the 2-stop. He could be gifted with an early safety car. Spread. Let's have a look at position gained while we're here. Spread up 10 positions. Hyper up 8. Dorian nosebleed incoming. Oh, and Spread's lost it. I'm not sure if he lost it or there was contact with another driver. But back to the back of the grid he goes. Greza with a 1.5 second lead out front. Go down to Fritzrich on the back of his teammate. Greza sets the fastest lap, 20.1. Keep on board with Fritzrich. DRS is probably going to be enabled. Not for this straight, but the next DRS. Reed sets the quickest lap, 20 flat on those hards. No moves here from the Aston Martin. Of Fritzrich. Icebreaker looking to get involved as well. Scott and Ozers. Who's got the better exit? Ozers is under field. His fuel light's going. 2 wide. The Red Bull with his brother behind looking to have a look back. Scott with a great exit. Both drivers giving plenty of room. Looks like Scott's going to peek out in front. He does, in between the Red Bull sandwich for Ozers. Hyper Igniter picks up a 3-second on lap 3. Not ideal. Watkins rear end went a bit loose then. Scott retains P10. Let's go up to Dorian on the back of James. He's going to have DRS. Got a bit of battery to work with. Going to not use the toe of James. Master spread with the fastest lap on the Astons. Fritzrich peeks out in front. No team orders here. Destroyer's going to have a look back. Using a lot of his battery as well to do this. Fritzrich will be flashing as well as he goes slightly deep. Icebreaker's looking to get involved. We have a yellow flag.
Dorian.
Dorian's lost it. Not ideal. Drops down to P6 with another yellow flag. Further back. And that's Reed giving way to the other drivers. Hyper Igniter up into P3 now. We've got a Dorian train here now. Ozer's not far off. I just noticed Scott's dropped behind his brother and Ozer's now. Scott's going to use the DRS. Atkins is going to go for the move on Ozer's. Ozer's not using anything to defend. He's going to get the double overtake here. Scott's broke very early. There's a bit of contact, and Scott and Ozer's come together.
Oh, what a move by Master.
I'm not sure. I think room was given there. Whale, wouldn't want you in my ear while racing. Spread back up to P16 now.
He just made a lovely move up there.
So Icebreaker's overtaken Destroyer, we've missed. Bacon soda right on the back of THC here. There's a really bad connection.
Oh, he just hit the wall.
Has he got, I think no visible wing damage.
No, but some asymmetry past him.
We're probably going to be either seeing a retirement in the pits here, potentially. We don't master Revan pits early. It was a wing change. Reed unfortunately picks up a 5-second as well for speeding into the pits. Oh, Icebreaker gives Fritzstrick a bit of a nudge. He may have picked up some damage there for that. THC's hit the wall. He's going to have to return to track safely. Oh, Jesus, THC. Oh, God.
How so missed him.
Ozers almost took him clean out then.
But just got THC.
They spread up into P14. He had a great start and then he lost it. Now he's back up. Atkins is on the back of Destroyer. Bit of a train here between Fritzstrick down to Atkins. Reza now with a 2.6 second lead out front.
Oh, Isis. Bum twitch. What a move by Bakerfurter. Jack just got Dorian. Master Raven 119.6. Fastest than that. Jack 3 seconds. Reed 119.1. Fastest than that. Baking soda 3. Ice splitter 3.
A lot of drivers picking up some penalties here. THC chasing down the Mad Mark. This red could look on a move on Demir here. Don't think he's going to be close enough. His battery is flashing. Spread's going to go for it. Into turn 1. Gets the move done very nicely. Blocks Demir off for the switchback. And there's back up to P10 for Master Spread. And he's got a massive train in front of him now, so if he can catch up with this. Oh, Icebreaker's hit the wall. He's lost it on the curb.
Yeah.
He's definitely lost a wing for that.
Yeah, he's got the droopy nose syndrome.
So he'll be coming into the pits and down into P14 he goes. Icebreaker and THC into the pits. Scott's on the back of Demir here. Potentially go for a move. Just notice Atkins up into P6. James not giving that position up easily. James gets back ahead.
Yeah. It was like that in the last 2-3 corners now.
Bacon Soda's going to have the DRS, but he's got no battery to work with, nor does James. Dorian gets a 3 seconds. Hyper Igniter comes into the pits after doing 10 laps on the softs. That's something, and Bacon Soda out in front again. P2 for him. Mad Mark could have a look on Scott. Don't think he's quite close enough.
Wilco, sure, it's so hard if your battery is drained on this track.
We have a yellow flag. James, after being overtaken from Bacon Soda, has lost it. He's returned to track safely, but Fritz Trick may have had to lift off slightly. Not sure if James has picked up any damage. Bacon Soda really eating into that time, but the gap between him and Greza, I've just noticed, was 4 point something seconds after he overtook James. Now it's down to 3. Master Spread on the back of Ozers.
Yeah.
Probably an easy move for Spread here.
He's making it. He's going for it.
Ozers is saving his battery and defending. Ozers not really putting much of a fight up. Now Spread's going to try and attack Destroyer down this smaller DRS straight. He's not quite close enough to do that. Spread's almost pushing Destroyer around this track. Fritz Trick picks up a 3 seconds. Spreader once again not quite close enough. It should be close enough down the DRS straight. Drac being on the hards. He will stay out longer than Spread. Spread's just going to have more speed than him, being on the mediums. And there he goes, up into P6 now. Great start, I say start to the race, but 13 laps in, Spread's back up to P6 after a great start. He lost it, fell to the back of the grid and moved his way back up as Reed sets the fastest lap at 19.1. Fritz Trick's almost pushing James around here. I have a feeling James may have some wing damage as he's dropped off massively between him and Bacon Soda. I know he did have a spin, however Bacon Soda's almost got DRS on Grezza, who's got loads of battery to work with and try and defend with. Bacon Soda's going to stay out longer, being on the hards, so the alternate strategy to Grezza. We've got another small train, James leading with Fritz Trick at the rear, and Master Spread isn't far off. As James heads into the pits. Let's see if he has got wing damage. I'm going to say he probably does. He doesn't. He's put the mediums on. He's going for a medium soft here. Reed picks up a 3 second. Atkins 4/10 off the back of Fritz Trick. Atkins with plenty of battery to work with now as Fritz Trick doesn't quite have the same battery. Yeah, I think it's a spectator issue. Some drivers you have it with, some drivers you don't. Atkins really on the gearbox of Fritz Trick. We're probably going to see him go for a move here. Down the straight. He's got the battery to work with. As Fritz Trick doesn't really.
Yeah, Master Spread and Destroyer catching up with him as well.
We have a yellow flag.
Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Why do we have a yellow flag? I'm not sure.
Might have been.
But a lot of medium runners coming in now.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, that'd probably do it potentially. Oh, Bacon Soda! He really hit that wall and he's gonna have lost his wing there. Jesus, I just caught the back end of that.
I watched the whole thing, mate. Jesus Christ, he lost it badly.
He's lost an end play at the moment. Probably gonna He's either going to try and fight it off, because it's going to mess up his strategy, this crash. But we'll see what he does. Grezza out in front comfortably now. Bacon Soda's going to have to switch to the 2-stop. I don't think he's going to get the mediums 20 laps.
No.
Atkins takes Fritz Strick as Fritz Strick pits. Master Spread stays out as his teammate behind goes into the pits.
New wing and tyres for Bacon Soda, mate. Watching now.
Demir picks up a 3-second penalty.
But Grezza completely on his own now. He's way in front.
He's in no man's land. As Grezza comes into the pits, he put on the hards. Master Spread will probably follow Atkins in if he goes in. He does. So Destroyer Drac will take the lead of this race. Scott can't quite pit, otherwise they'll probably go for a double stack. Scott's come in though. So Destroyer takes the lead of this race. There's Mad Mark up into P3.
Oh, what good timing there. He's second driver who pitted, his teammate left just as he came in.
Love to see it. So Master Spread has taken Atkins on the restart, or out of the pit, sorry. And there's the sink issue. Reed coming in hot. Bacon Soda could go for it here on Hyper Igniter. Oh, he does. He goes very deep. Gets the move done nicely, though. It's just out of DRS to A72. There's Bacon Soda's fastest lap, 18.2. Demir at the back of the grid.
Oh, what a move by Oakley on Jack.
Bacon Soda picks up a 3-second time penalty.
So fish trick. Probably, but what a move though.
James with another 3 seconds. Bacon Soda pushing A72 around the track.
Oh, what a move.
Looks like Hyper Ignite is going to pinch A72 here as well.
Yeah, both of them got them.
A72 is on 18 lap old hards. He should be coming in around lap 20 to 21. And Drac has lost his whole front wing at the same corner. There's so many drivers have also. Hyper picks up a 3 second. Drac's going to be heading to the pits. James and A72 going side by side. Oh, there's a bit of contact between them.
Yeah, Fish Stick just lost it.
A72 spun.
Drive through please.
Oh, it's a safety car. Completely missed that.
I think
the safety car has been called.
I think it's because of the debris, Aaron.
I think potentially.
I think it's because of that.
It's Grez's pit for the mediums, which you can take. You will be able to take fresh mediums to the end. A lot of the other drivers having the same idea. Hyper Ignite has stayed out on his hards. Will that still be the case? Even more with Greza. I'm just going to run to the toilet quickly.
Alright, mate. Hyper Nitra is behind the safety car now. And the rest of the field are coming up to join him. But yeah, it's been a very entertaining night tonight. Wilco Stewart, that was a late call. I just saw the safety car when the guy gets his drive-through. Before that, I didn't see the safety car. Yeah, unfortunately, Wilco, I think it's because the amount of debris that was on the track, it was on there. I think that's why it was deployed. So yeah. But we are under safety car at the moment. And we still are waiting for other drivers to catch up as well. Just waiting on 1-5 now to catch up. And then we'll be on the way. But just one car now that needs to catch up with the back of the queue. Wilco Stewart, the game is on point today. Ha ha ha. Wilco Stewart, you get that in the chat. Hey, stop it. So yes, stream schedules on there for you as well. I'll be back on Wednesday night with the Wednesday night division, so at 8:30 UK time. Myself and Mad Mark will be commentating on that. That'll be at Mexico. So yeah, and then I'm back on Saturday night for the 100% Performance League. Obviously, it's normally just myself, but yeah.
Back just in time as the safety car is called in. THC Hyper-Igniter stayed out in their original strategy with the hard pit. And James also on the hards as Hyper-Igniter is going to back these drivers up. Could be vulnerable here with Grezza.
Best back and forth.
Dorian is in severe collision with Demirs. The safety car is gone. Piper is gone.
They stopped and then they all hit each other.
Oh dear. They're not quite close enough to put a move on Hyper-Igniter. Demir gets the move done on Ozers. On board with Mad Mark, who is on the back of THC. Mad Mark in a great position here with the safety car coming out. P4 as Revan and James swap position. Revan looks like he's got the move done. Atkins with a 3 second. Despite Scott being in P18, if the race was to finish now, he would actually go up to P14 with all the penalties. As Bacon Soda gets Mad Mark. A72. Grezza's going to go for a move here on Hyper-Igniter. Fairly easily. Bacon Soda gets past THC as well. Bacon up into P3. But he does have a penalty, if not two. Can't quite remember, but we'll see those at the end.
Well, the list for penalties as follows: Hyper 6, Bacon 6, Mad Mark 3, A72 3, James 3, Atkins 3, Demir 3, Dorian 8, Icebreaker 3, Jack 6 and Reed 3.
There you have it, as Bacon Soda slips past Hyper-Igniter, who's suffering with those older hards. Master Spread gets past Destroyer Drac.
Oh, what a move by Scott on Icebreaker.
Scott up into P15 now. Master spreads on the back of A72. So lap 25 of 36. 9 laps remain. Mr. Grezzo is leading this race. Master Revan having a little look on Destroyer Drac. I think Drac actually had a move on him, sorry. As Revan picks up a 3 second.
Yeah, he's just going over the line slightly.
And here comes Spread. Is he going to go for something on A72 here? He's not. Spread is currently net P5 of the penalties in front of him. He'd want to pass these guys as quick as he can to try and get past and up onto podium. THC has DRS where we have a yellow flag, and I think that's Reed. Oh no, it's Fritzstrick. Fritzstrick's lost it and we have another safety car. Wow, there we go. Demir's lost it as well and could get overtaken here by Reed. He won't be able to with it being a safety car. Grez has gone past the pits. THC stayed out. Piper's in. THC I don't think should have stayed out. His hards will be worn quite a bit. THC has stayed out. I don't think that was the right play. A lot of drivers putting on the softs. Destroyer, James, Ozers and Icebreaker. He could have gone to the softs. He could have gone to the softs.
Oh, we've got a safety car.
We do. Fritzstrick had lost it.
Ah, because of the... Ah, right, yeah.
A lot of the drivers have caught up. It's just the two, Demir and Icebreaker, to catch up. Greza still leads the race with these guys like Mad Mark, A72, even Master Evan, Atkins, Dorian would not appreciate another safety car this late in the race with their penalties.
Especially basis runner, I mean, potentially he could lose that second place to THC.
Well, hypothetically, if the race ended here, he would probably drop down to a P8, P9.
Yeah.
Obviously, the other drivers will move about as well with their penalties, but Reed is a fast driver, yeah, we're aware. Very fast. It's a shame we couldn't see Meatball on display as well. Was really fast in qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, I commentated on Meatball Sunday, and he was rapid.
Safety car is in, so Grezza will slow the guys up for the restart. Let's not bump into each other, guys, anymore. See some guys picked up some penalties back further back in the field. Go on board with Bacon Soda for the restart. A72 has hit Mad Mark. Has picked up a 5-second. Grezza has gone. THC and Bacon Soda are right with him. Wasn't the best restart Grezza could have hoped for. Atkins up into P8 now. These guys moving about further back. Drac picks up a 3-second. Oh, Reed and Drac have come together, and Reed is in the grass. A lot of wheel bashing here. Icebreaker and Ozers. Ozers, oof! Has to narrowly avoid. James he's late on the brakes, and Icebreaker slips through there. Dorian and Scott coming together. Take it easy, guys. Destroy having a look on Dorian. Dorian has to slow down as he sees that move going. Icebreaker. These guys on the softs look like they're being a little bit impatient. Just noticed Master spreads up into P4 now.
Yeah, he just got mad. It was a good move.
Mears on the back of Ozers. Bacon Soda and Grezza too wide. Grezza's car's just slightly ahead. Grezza really pushed out wide there. We have a yellow one, sector 1 yellow flag, and these two still going at it. Reed gets a 5-second for corner cutting. Bacon Soda takes the lead of this race. And Grezza concedes the position, but Bacon Soda does have 6 seconds worth of penalties. So these drivers all behind need to put the pace in and stick with that to remain on the podium. And Bacon Soda needs to push for the living hell. Moses with a 3-second time penalty. To the bottom 7 all have penalties now. Hyper Igniter and Scott. Hyper's going to have a bit of a run here on A72, but he has no battery. Destroyer picks up a 3-second. Demir's round. Destroyer and James. Bit of contact as Hyper Igniter lost it and spins out the way very nicely. But he's going to have some dirty tyres. Atkins and Destroyer. A lot of wheel bashing here. Atkins keeps in front. Master spreads right on the back of THC. Further up the field. Revving on the back of Master spread as well. THC could be very vulnerable here to 2 drivers. Even Mad Mark's not far off. THC won't have a lot to work with here down the straight.
He
moves over to the right. Spread gets the toe. Slips past very easily. And there's Spread up onto the podium. Icebreaker. Gets past Scott. Scott and James, I think, have come together. Scott's tried to turn around.
Piper just hit the back of another car.
Reed has lost it.
And he's out. He's out.
And there's another safety car. What the hell happened there?
Basically, it looked like one spun, I can't remember who it was, and then the other guys didn't see it till the last minute and hit them.
Demir's picked up a drive-through speeding under the safety car. Now, which drivers are going to come in here? We're going to see some softs for the last couple of laps.
Demir now. Well,
Bacon Soda's tried to bait Grezza in. THC has still stayed out on his hards. You've got to give it to him. He's in P4 with no penalties. Mad Mark puts on a fresh pair of softs. Scott gets a 5 second speeding into the pit lane. That's not ideal for the Red Bull boys. Grezza's currently in a Haas sandwich. The real battle here is going to be between Grezza and Master Spread for that top position, with Bacon Soda 6 seconds of penalties. There's going to be 2, potentially 3 racing laps. Well, 2 racing laps. So DRS will be enabled for the last one. I mean, you guys are still scoring points now. If you look, you're still scoring. It's not as much as you would hope.
just get an invite to go in, mate. Keep it like that.
Isn't it? Oh, yeah, nice.
Wilco Stewart, there goes our points. Wilco then said add a Red Bull. And Wilco said, too hard.
Demir has a drive-through to serve, but he can't serve it under the safety car.
Nope.
And there's still quite a few drives to catch up. We're going to start lap 34. And if I'm right and so, the safety car will be in this lap. It won't stay out for another one. It's going to be a last 2-lap battle. As I said earlier, the main battle is probably going to be between Spread and Grezza. As long as they can keep 6 seconds within Bacon Soda. Or 2 Bacon Soda, sorry. He could see Wilco.
You're right. Destroy black. Please don't get new people. Thanks, admin. I don't know what that's about, but there you go.
They're just reserves. Drac, if you've got any clips, a standard procedure, mate, send your clips in.
Yep.
And obviously they'll be looked at. But yeah, they're just reserves. Obviously numbers were very, very low. And I wanted you guys to have as many people as possible. And there wasn't any trial for them, but I've taken the word of other league owners and league runners of the people. so apologies if there's been any disruption. However, the safety car is called in. Bacon Soda will slow the guys down for the restart. And there he goes. THC has been left for dead by those three. THC still going on with these hards, and I've got to respect him for it.
James in the chat, they are clean.
Master Spread and Grezza. Bacon Soda's pulled a little bit of a gap, but not quite enough to obviously clear these guys behind him. I think he would currently drop to about P4. With THC being on the podium. A reserve scoring for the AlphaTauri boys. We do have a yellow flag.
Careful!
Destroyer Drac and A72. I think Destroyer might have had a little bit of a wobble. I'm not entirely sure. But we're on the last lap of this race. Master Spread will probably be very, very happy with a P2 as it stands, obviously. And sit behind Grezza, but I'm sure he'll be hoping to go for the win. Grezza's led the race. Led the front at the front of the race for the majority of this Grand Prix, and as it stands he will cross the line and take home P1 as Destroyer Drac. He wants to get moving, otherwise he will get disqualified. I'm not sure what's gone on there. There's not much Master Spread can do. I think THC potentially could take the podium here if he puts his foot down. Bacon Soda's going to cross the line, P1. But Grezza will take that straight off him and will win the Mexican Grand Prix. Bacon Soda. Hyper's lost it on track. THC gets the podium. He's done it. He took his hards 27 laps. He scores P3 points for the AlphaTauri boys. Bacon Soda gets P4 with Revan P5. Hyper Ignite's lost it. He won't classify. Well, he will classify. No, he won't. He died. But he won't score points either way. And Demir and the Williams will cross the line in P15. Everyone who finished scored. Oh, and he's lost it. But there you have it, reserve of THC. Can't believe he got those hearts 27 laps.
No, that's amazing.
Incredible.
That is amazing.
Absolutely incredible. Well done to him and well done to everyone that finished. Now I've got a tough decision of pick and driver today. The game's given it to Master Spread from going from P20 to P2. Grezza takes the win around the Mexican Grand Prix with the 2-stop. Master Spread takes home P2. Great race for him. 20th to 2nd. THC 27 laps on the hards and took it home for the win with Bacon Soda 6 second of penalties. Bacon Soda with the fastest lap, so he does get the 2 extra points. And P4 with Revan reserving in Mercedes P5. Another reserve of Ozers and another reserve of Mad Mark in P7. Icebreaker, Atkins, James Adams complete your top 10 with Scott, A72, Dorian, Destroyer Drac and Demir the final 15 to finish the race with a late DNF of Hybrignite and P16. Still does classify, but doesn't score any points. Reed P17, Fritz Strick P18, and unfortunately Meatball and Ewan, who got shafted by the game, didn't got disqualified. But there you have it. It's over and done with. We've got 2 of the drivers in. We'll get Bacon Soda in for the third.
That's what
interview.
THC. I did invite him. So
THC on obviously cross-platform. Wilco gives driver of the day to THC for the long stint on the hards. He did do very well, to be fair, but I think you can't deny the man, Mr. Spread, P20 to P18. Very late joiner. Obviously, no practice around this track, so I'll give it to Master Spread for from going from 20 to P2. So well done to him. We've trying to get Bacon Soda in, but he doesn't want to join. So it'll just be the 2-man interview tonight. Mr. Spread, as you've just heard, if you were listening, if you're not too high, driver of the day off me. How incredible is that? What a privilege that is. Take us through your race, mate.
Yeah, the start was decent. Got a couple of cars off the start. I found myself up into P11 on the first lap.
I agree with you, Wilco.
Caught the curb on the second lap. Spun me round, put me back down to the back of the pack, and it was a case of just it's one of these tracks. It's so hard to save the RS, so you just can't burn it. You can't burn it at all. You just got to do the work yourself. So yeah, managed to pick up a 3 places, pick through the pack. A couple of safety cars obviously helped as well, but yeah, there's some really, really great driving in there with everyone I come across tonight. I didn't really come across any bad driving. Had some great battles with Ozers, James Adams, a bit of contact, but I'm sure I left enough room. But other than that, yeah, there was plenty great driving. It was fun, and yeah, P2, happy with that. And obviously your commentator's driver of the day is just the ice on the cherry, innit?
Oh.
Well, I drove an
congratulations,
impeccable
mate.
race, by the way. How have you got that just because you made a few positions?
A few. I made quite a few.
Well,
I'll track.
Well, there's a few, and then there's 18.
Yeah, but he's got the pace.
Plus I've been abusing him all day, so
I
I
felt
think he
bacon off,
deserves it.
mate. I deserve it.
No, you don't deserve anything. You
Yeah.
I can't say what you do on Gunners' stream.
Some.
Bacon Soda. So, because you can't keep your car on track, you lose out on a win.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure you're actually
Yeah.
absolutely fuming with it.
Yeah, I'm not too happy.
You horrible person.
Go on, take us through your race, mate.
Oh, it was just a bit of chaos on that one. Absolutely got shafted by going on the outside and then just sort of made up positions through there. I was following Hyper through on the softs, and then when his softs died off, then I was just chilling from there. And then I was P1 before the stops, and then I had a little spin. And then, yeah, it was okay. Just wasn't the best from me. Just need to stop getting penalties and I think I'll be alright.
Yep. Well done anyway. P4 is obviously a great result. It's a shame we couldn't see Meatball in the race. He had some stupid pace. I think it's another plum.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got disqualified, got shafted by the game, which I'm sure you guys are happy about.
So happy.
It was
Yeah, well
weird
done.
when the lights were going out and then his car disappeared. I could have easily jumped the start there. It would really put me off.
But yeah, well done to you. Now Graham takes home the dub. Well done, mate. Take us. Yeah, I mean, you did hold off Bacon Soda, as you rightly said, for a little bit.
Well, the safety car helped, but
yeah,
it would have been close on the last one because Bacon's pace was ridiculous. He could have got 6 seconds ahead, to be fair, without that safety car, that last one. So I didn't know whether I was happy for that to come out because I had spread on my arse, but that was a really good race. I just didn't make any mistakes. I was just controlling it the first stint. When Bacon caught me, obviously I just pitted. And then, yeah, I think Bacon probably would have won without any safety cars. He might have a second quicker in the final sector, and I don't know what the fuck's going on in the end. Anyway, but
I mean,
yeah.
free safety cars around here for reduce is quite a few.
Was
So
it
it
not
was
glitched
quite.
because people joined and then it come out or something? Because it was a bit weird. It didn't seem like there was any incidents.
The second one, someone DNF'd. The third one, someone DNF'd, and it was debris all over the track. I don't know about the first one. But yeah, well done, guys. Congratulations to everyone that finished and scored points, and thanks for the reserves that have joined us tonight. Obviously, the new season will be starting up a couple of weeks after the new release of F1 23, which I'm sure will be much, much better.
Let's hope.
Obviously not.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, if you're interested in joining this division or our Wednesday division or even our performance that runs on a Saturday at 8:30, join the Facebook page, message one of the admins, and obviously we'll keep you updated with the sign-up posts that will be coming out in due course. Mr. Gunners, anything to say?
No, well done to everyone tonight, and spread what a performance from you, mate. Starting back and getting in and up in the top of the table, but yeah, no, can't wait till Wednesday night to see what the Wednesday night division do. So yeah.
Yes, myself and some other drivers, 8:30 on this channel, will go around here. Make sure to tune in for that, and obviously Saturday 100% around here as well, 8:30. Usual time. Gunners in the comments box for both streams, so make sure to tune in. Finally, any clips you've got for tonight, send to me on Facebook or Lee Wood on Facebook. If you send them on Xbox, message us on Facebook to let us know, otherwise they won't get looked at or might not get looked at. Other than that, thank you for watching, guys. Well done to everyone that finished, and we will catch you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.